Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time we did our first mission as a proper ranger. Not this one, but we went to a farm to help out with the potentials of something bad. That is to say, people who wanted to buy the farm when it wasn't really for sale and then making a bit of a threat of the farm owners. Apparently, some sort of mercenary gang, possibly related to an old Freestar militia, I don't know, cavalry, as they're apparently called, potentially, maybe, or maybe they just got the gear, who knows, eh? We will find that out later, because apparently we had to go to Hope Tech to talk with Ron Hope, who we have seen before but haven't been able to talk to. And Nia here was supposed to be our contact. She's also a ranger. She was the one stationed in Hope Town. But apparently she's been trying to locate some bandits, and well, she got a bit caught unawares, so to speak, and yes, indeed, got a bit hurt. Her ship got a bit banged up. We fixed that, everything is good, but she wants us to go after them. Which means that she thinks that she outranks the Marshal when it comes to giving me my missions. Or does the Rangers work in the way that the one who gave me a mission last gets to tell me what to do? I don't exactly understand that. Like, the Marshal has told me to go and talk to Ron Hope. I don't have time for this, but apparently this is not what we're doing. This is apparently also, I think, part of this specific... Yeah. We were supposed to go and do that. Now it's just, no, we don't need to go to Ron Hope just yet. We're supposed to go to Miyatha. Where the hell is Miyatha then? Is that, it should be in the system, right? Yes, it's the moon. Or one of the moons. And apparently we don't have a hint here, because we are going to have to do a bit of space combat, so we'll see if my ship is up to it. As she said, she has injured them a bit. It's 3 of them. Presumably they're not going to be that tough, but I suppose we'll find out. So let's get over there and do ourselves a bit of space combat.
We got ourselves a mark.
Alright then, here we go. You are not that banged up. You're not banged up at all. How the hell am I going to do this? I'm just gonna try to avoid them a bit. This is potentially something I should have done before too, now that I think about it. Okay, we're gonna at least try to do this. I seem to have a little bit of hull or shields. Go. Done that. Let's boost a little bit if we can. Lovely. Oh, bloody hell. They're right here. That's fine. Let's do a little bit of missiles. There we go. Get more missiles.
Direct hit to the grav jump. It's offline.
Yes. Go fix it then. Where the hell is the other one? Here we go.
Our grab jump's in the green.
Thank you. We don't really need the grab jump. We need everything else. We need shields. You have the shields? Yes, the shields are back on. Good. Alright then, there we go. We are basically done now. Send everything on them, including the missiles. Pressing the wrong button. Good job. There we go. Got them. Perfect. Get the ship parts. Thank you. So we're gonna go and grab ourselves all of this. Lovely stuff. Go, credits, and a magnet. That's lovely. Should be one more right. We're in this direction. Boosty. I think my boost is also a lot better than before now that I upgraded the stuff. Ship parts, I will heal up a bit. Can I get that to full by any chance? No. There we go. I can get it to full. Good. Perfect. Alright then. Let's get back to Hope Town. Alright, we don't have to go to Nia then. She will be on the on the ground level, so to speak. Alright then. We are down. How's the thing going? Oh, it actually has settled down now. La-di-da. It has settled down. Okay, now it's you. Now it's you. Never mind. All right. Everything has settled down. Lovely. All right, then before we go and talk to you, where do we have the woman? She's standing right here. I forgot to go back to you. I'm sorry.
This can't be happening.
Well, I have convinced the tracker to let you go.
I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. So, where is the reward?
Yes. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
Well, there we go. A bit of credits coming my way. Lovely. All right, then, let's get in and find ourselves a Ron Hope.
Keep an eye on.
And apparently we need to talk to you first.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Literally did not recognize her. Of course it's Nia. I thought it was a security detail, but no. Alright then, yeah, how are you?
I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
I mean, yes, the med packs will do that. That's a thing that exists in this game after all. So alright then, yes, pretty good fight, but I got him in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
I mean, obviously, no one would have known because the security is terrible in this place, so it stands to reason that you wouldn't know, because Hope Tech probably doesn't even know. They probably don't even know that a ship has been stolen, to be honest. But alright then, never mind. Yeah, indeed. Why has nobody reported the theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
I think the reason is he doesn't know about it. Alright then, fine, let's go and chat with him.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
So let's go and break the news that, hey, you know, there's a ship that has been stolen. Just FYI. Oh, hello, you have a bunch
I'm
of these
guessing the Marshal
things.
already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
I will try. Thanks for the reminder, I suppose. Alright then, yes, we have already been here.
All the way up.
Hello, cassette.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
I mean, that's probably the case, yes. I mean, why would you sit below the common folk? Who would want that? Right then, so the door's closed on this occasion.
We do dust except for the factory.
A single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could
Can
offer
listen in a bit.
shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think
that was not me, that was Nia.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Nia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Well, why don't you pick up the badge, sir? Okay, never mind, you probably have more stuff to do. Alright then, let's have a bit of a chat with you.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
So you do know. Well, that's intriguing. Alright, I have actually found it. It's on Montara Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
No, I am actually doing this specifically because of that. I am aware of the position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Well, potentially, yes. Of course I do. Yeah. Some people, a group of men, try to acquire a farm. Well, actually, that's... Didn't we hear that the farm was just a ploy? Isn't that what they said? I mean, we know that a group of mercenaries hired a thief to do it. So I think that this is the right choice here.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Alright then, lovely. So, indeed, the stolen ship. Anything special about just that one?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Well, you say that. Alright then, anyone actually see the thief then? You must have had some security. I mean, I know you don't, but you must have had some.
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
I mean, I went in there really easily. Granted, right by you, so you obviously saw me, but still though, potentially the thief had inside help. Could that be it?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
I mean, it's good that you say that, but I don't really know how a personnel review would help here. Indeed, why did no one report the theft? That's very suspicious.
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
That is presumably true, yes, but if you just had some security, it wouldn't happen in the first place. Alright then, we're done.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, loud and clear. I would love to say that I don't make promises about discretion, but we kind of want him on our side as well. I'm just gonna go with the middle option here, and I understand your position. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Alright, bloody hell, Nia, we can chat, yes. Hopefully you're not gonna say that you're gonna follow me, because I do not want people in my business, so to speak. I'm over here, by the way.
Off-worlders.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Absolutely. Not necessarily a waste of time, but yeah, I would have wanted more.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Absolutely, and as a Neon street rat, I know how different it can be.
Good. That should help you avoid any unnecessary complications. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Absolutely. So what are you doing now then?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
Alright, cool. So keep your eyes open. We might actually get more information about this thing if you would just do that.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Oh, Neon's my home, basically. Oh, that's a lot of credits as well. Lovely. Alright then, well, if we are going back to Neon, well, I have the mission for reunion. So I suppose we could just hand that in too. So alright then, yeah, you know what? Fine. We'll go back to Neon. I suppose we'll work on this first, but before we leave, we will hand the stuff into reunion. We also need to buy a thing in Neon, because I picked up a small thing that would be in Misk, I believe. Blast on fueling. Yeah, here we go. So Gladys here. She wants. Where was she? I don't know where she was, but basically she wants velocity, which can be found in Neon, and that's something we can get. And also, we still haven't been in the outskirts, or whatever it's called, in Neon. What is it called? I don't remember the name, but basically there's a different place in Neon where we haven't been. And I also have the key to the, let's call him the ruler of Neon. I have the key to his home, and I don't know where it is. I want to find that too. So you know what, going back to Neon, not such a bad idea. Ah, it's good to be back. And yes, indeed, the Freestar Rangers located here. That is where we are gonna start this whole thing off. See what the guy Price, was it? See what he has to say about this. I'm also pretty sure that I never was here. No, I do not recognize this. So that's intriguing. Supply shelf. Ooh, digipick, you say? Just swipe that one. Com relay, you say? Why am I stealing stuff? I am of the Freestar Rangers. I can't steal from myself. That's not a thing, is it? I like that you actually... Are you sleeping at the Ranger Station? That seems kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. But alright then. Nothing too fancy here. What was making this? Don't know. Just scoping the place out before we do anything else. Hello. Upstairs. You don't seem to mind me go. Why do you have 2 double beds? Why do you need that? I'm a bit unsure, actually. Okay, well, you don't seem to... Hello. Gunslinger's Guide. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons. I think this is the second one I have, and I still don't know what Laredo weapons are, as far as I'm aware. Or is that like a specific name for a specific kind of weapon? Well, it is that, but what I meant is that a specific kind of... a name for a specific kind of weapon that I already have. Potentially.
Hey, I don't
Hello.
care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
Deputy, that is. Yes. You know what? That's no way to greet me.
If that's all it takes to bruise your ego, you're not going to last very long in this line of work. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets. Even from us.
Well, alright then. And also, it wasn't about egos, just basic niceness, really. Alright then, do you mean that I should just give up?
No. I think you should be careful.
Well, that's not going to be a problem. So hopefully you'll help here.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Ooh, sounds like you might be in on it a bit then. So what are you saying? Are you just turning a blind eye to people?
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
Uh-huh, sure. Law and justice aren't necessarily a flexible concept. Well, it is, to me, so I'm not gonna say that. So alright then, let's ask... I know this, my character knows this, but apparently we need to ask it anyway.
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city, and he doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
That actually I did not know. Interesting development there. Alright then, fine, won't cause so much trouble.
Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Well, we'll see about that. Oh, take me. No, we don't want him around. So, alright then. Would your badge make a target here, by the way?
Nah. I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
You know what, I think I met her and actually we did talk about you, potentially. I really don't remember, but... probably. So alright then, yes, did you choose to go here, or were you sort of forced here?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
So what you're saying is that you've got a really cushy job because you don't really need to do much. Alright then, fine. Do you have any advice for me then, while I work over here?
Stay out of people's business until you can't. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Oh, I never thought that it
silent
did.
Treatment now?
Bloody hell, you just stop talking. Jesus Christ. Alright, then what about unwanted visitors? Get any of those?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved.
See? That's not a good take to do. Yeah, you're supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
But you're just lounging in here, so it doesn't feel like it's a bit of a tricky job, is it? So yeah, what about your informant Billy Clayton? How trustworthy is he?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't, it's your call.
Well, thank you for that, and we are not gonna take you, I hope.
Later.
Or do I? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, apparently I need you to take me to him.
Hey!
I didn't want that, but alright, fine.
Come on.
We're apparently gonna walk. We can't walk to the spaceport, but alright, fine, whatever, let's follow him. Alright, so it's another escort thing, but apparently, but luckily the spaceport is close by, so that's good.
City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here...
And he just goes away. Bethesda, didn't you test the speed of this? That's so weird. And also, Ebside, that is what it's called. Interesting that we're going there when I was just talking about it.
Cap out there, buddy.
You understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
See, I have no idea what you just said, because you went through a door transition. So, sure. Apparently I do. Alright. You okay, madam? So this is Ebside. Lovely. Kind of similar to the well over in New Atlantis, actually. So, alright then. Okay. Just gonna keep on following. Sleep Crate. Interesting name for a hotel, for sure. So that would be these then that we can buy and sleep in if we want to. So we are basically outside. That is also an interesting thing.
Hey, Billy, you got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Oh, yeah,
Well, alright then. Hello, Billy.
What do you need?
Well, we have a stolen ship that landed here, and I kinda need information about the pilot. We're looking for thieves skilled enough to steal a ship from a factory, and make it quick, scab. No, let's be fairly upfront here, no reason not to.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other, you know what I mean?
So a bit of money might make it possible. And alright then, don't make me persuade you the hard way. That's a bit almost fourth wallish there.
Whoa, relax. No need to get rough here. Truth is, I'm scared enough as it is. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Well, are you innocent? Maybe no one's innocent.
Alright, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Now, if you'll just hear me out for a second. I really need your help. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Alright, I like that I got money from you. That's lovely. And also, what does this have to do with the ship? Are you telling me that I need to do this job for you in order for you to tell me anything? Yeah, basically, yes, very true. Not my problem. Tell me what you know about the Starship Thief.
From where I'm standing, it seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly.
Well, we'll see about that. Oh, bloody hell. 8? Jesus Christ, alright. And only 3 turns. And let's start with an easy one, a 2. Just tell me, and after that we'll be out of your hair.
Is this really what we're doing?
Yes, it's important, and lives actually depends on it.
Yeah, sure they do.
Oh, bloody hell, now I can't even do it. Right then, time for you to talk.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm sorry, but this is my life we're talking about. If you were in my position, I'm sure you'd feel the same.
Now I kind of feel like I want to take that point in persuasion, actually. Alright then, fine. I'll talk to Lone Shark, but it had better be good for me.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Well, alright then, fine. We are actually supposed to go and talk to Goodman, I believe, for a different mission. So, alright then. Yeah, you know what? That kind of just made me think that I should just get the persuasion. Getting it up to 30 isn't so bad, I think. It feels like it's just not that big of a leap, is it? You know what, screw it, I'll take it. There we go, I have decided, I have that one, and now we need 10 more to get to the final level, which is 50%. That's also very nice. Alright then, I hope that I get to use more persuasion pretty soon. That would be nice. Alright, and we're apparently... Are there multiple levels here? The underbelly. Yes, there was a different place as well. That's true. Alright, off to the underbelly then. And here we are. Underbelly. Yes, okay. I can see why it's called the underbelly. So this is where all the grunt work is of the station. Sure. So presumably we're gonna find a guard that I can swipe a key off of. So even if it's the underbelly, why does that look like a submarine? It basically probably is a submarine, I just realized, because we are on a water planet. But it's even... Oh, that's a beautiful touch, actually. That's a beautiful touch. It's so laggy, so poor. Is it because we're down? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Now it's faster. Alright, then fine. So we have a bunch of stuff here. Chunks Express, for example. Sino Fresh, I think. Yes, Sino Fresh Seafood. Lovely. So this is where all the proper workers live. I like it. Oh, we are not going to talk to people on this occasion, though. There are a bunch of them here. We are going to explore the place later. Let's focus on the mission at hand now. I can see some... lovely creatures there. You eat that. Oh, what are we doing? Are we going to yet a different place then? Where are we going now? Oh, we are... Okay, so for some reason we went down here to get to the other side. Did we really need to do that? Doesn't feel like we did. So we're back in Ebside, but apparently potentially closer to where we need to be. No way. Maybe? And I like the fact that it's outside as well. That's a nice touch, I think. People don't seem too worried, though, about the rain. No one has umbrellas or anything. It's also very...
heck of a day.
Very heavy rain. Like, few drops, but big ones. Alright then, there is the guard. Can we have a chat with you first?
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Well, alright then. Why don't we chat a bit? I need to get in there, and it's kind of important.
Do you now?
Yes, I do now. So, just between us, just between you and me.
I'd like to help you. I really would.
Well, you are. We are getting somewhere here, aren't we? Let me put my hand on your shoulder in a love, or rather, in a show of affection, sort of.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Well, alright then. He was very easy to deal with, though. Presumably, I didn't even need the rank up for that guy. I was about to say, what the hell is that on the compass there? But there's apparently some stuff here. Oh, right, it's only these things. Okay, never mind. Alright then, let's get into the warehouse, see if we can find Goodman. So what do we have here? We have you, who are unnamed apparently. Where's your people? No one seems to care so much.
You better watch it.
You're the same guy that was outside. You are now inside here. Alright then. We also have at least one person with a gun.
Try something, and I'll air you out.
Syndicate gangster, you say? Well, we don't want to tussle too much with these people, so let's just find Goodman. I say.
Make it quick.
Yeah, you're a soldier. That's fine. Hello, Goodman. We have a couple of things to talk to you about.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Well, probably not so much. Maybe don't show the badge. What kind of operation are you running here, by the way?
Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business.
No, not really, but alright, I guess I have to show my badge. Alright, let's not be aggressive here. Yes, Billy Clayton, we know about him, and we are here about his debt.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
Well, we are gonna talk about this, actually. So why don't you just let his debt go? You know that he can't pay it and wasn't actually his debt. You know what? Yes, indeed. He doesn't owe you anything. It was his brother's. Just because they're relatives doesn't mean that he should take it over.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
Oh, Billy's brother, you idiot. No, putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun. Not really. And alright, here's the thing. Let's be upfront with this guy for now. There's no reason not to, I think. I actually need information from him, so I am helping him.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
Well, that's true, but I'm asking you to cooperate here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
Well, I don't know whether I have anything that you want, but it could be bad getting on the Ranger's bad side.
Let's just calm down now.
See, I know that you were going to see a reason here, and also your actions do have consequences. You should probably think about that.
Don't you worry, Deputy. I'm more than capable of keeping myself safe.
That's a bit of a shame. So, indeed, I don't have time here. Let's get this over with.
How much time you've got isn't my problem. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
Had a feeling.
Oh, we're gonna... Trouble. I did not mean for this to happen. But alright. Alright.
Oh,
screw you. You just started blasting me.
Don't let them die.
Okay. I did not want to kill him, but apparently that is what we're doing. Oh, a chicken pig. Lovely. So, I'm really sorry about this. I didn't mean to do that, but that is what happened. An auto rivet. I don't want that. I want your computer. Which apparently has... Is that an image or an actual... No, that's an actual... Did you just shoot... Ah, yes. Alright, you shot your own screen there. Good job. Before we leave... Oh, not yet. Yeah, let me Just take those. I wonder what Price is gonna say about this. Probably not gonna be all too happy that I did this in the name of the Freestar Rangers. Probably. Oops. Maybe not, but I can assure you it wasn't my intention to do this. It just happened. It was him. He attacked me, actually. Alright, then I do want to get in here. There we go. And I think that the other people have sort of left me be, so to speak. Tombstone, don't need that. A bunch of rivets. I don't really care about a rivet gun. It doesn't feel like my thing. So there we go. More ammo. Yeah, they don't care about me anymore. So you're just there. I'm just gonna...
What's going on?
You're right in there. Go. Dead. Taken care of.
Gotcha.
Oh! How? I'm supposed...
Damn it, no.
There we go, you're dead. Perfect. A lot of digipics, I like that. I like that I'm getting those back. I don't think that you guys, you just don't care. Completely unfazed by the fact that a lot of people just died here, including your boss, by the way. So, alright, that's intriguing. Well, it happened in a warehouse, presumably without, like, cameras or anything. So we should be just fine here, leaving here.
These streets are ours!
Oh, apparently not. You wanna shoot at me? Bloody hell, bastard. Okay, are we done now then? Hopefully. So I'm gonna try and make my way back with... Oh, maybe I can't, but I did find this though. Hello. Bunch of stuff. Just around the back here. Yeah, let's get that. Stealing for some reason. Not entirely sure why that would be stealing. Alright then, let's get back to Billy and Price, and hopefully they're not going to be too mad at me for having done this. Well, I made it back, but I took a really weird route to get here. No loading zones, I went like over everything. Wasn't that long, but still.
They almost won the war single-handed.
In other words, they're recruiting.
Yeah, pretty successful too. The locals really eat up that former war heroes crap. It's been more than 20 years. You'd think nobody would care anymore.
To a lot of people, war heroes is exactly what they were.
I know what you mean. When I was a kid, my friends and I used to pretend we were 1st Cavalry soldiers fighting off imaginary UC troops.
A lot of kids played that game.
Oh, hello, you're talking about the 1st Cavalry. That's interesting. Alright then, Billy, I sort of vaguely fixed it.
Did you talk to Goodman?
I mean, talk is a strong word on this occasion. Didn't work out for him because it actually turned into violence.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger Deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
No, you will not. Can we get rid of you?
I've got no idea what Grace might do when we find her.
Bloody hell, I can't get rid of you. Alright, fine. What do you know about her?
Not much. I know the reputation more than the person. She's one of the best shipjackers out there, which makes her expensive. She's also a daredevil who likes to take on tough jobs. Probably the kind who lives life 1 hour at a time.
Intriguing. Kinda like me then. Alright then, upper platform. That's intriguing. We were looking for Bio's home. Upper platform. That sounds like something that could be reasonable, right?
Whatever.
So we have Madame Sauvage's place here. Is that the only thing that's gonna be there? Potentially. Alright, so cute little place.
Right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double.
Yeah, I don't care about you so much.
What? You think this stuff falls
just a little
from the
bar.
sky?
Very nondescript, I gotta say. Hello. What I would love to start doing is, hello, Madame Sauvage. You have a trash can that's having its own little merry time there.
No customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
Absolutely. Where is your accent from? Could it be France?
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
It's kind of weird that so many years later it would still be in effect, considering that you probably wouldn't be talking that much French out in space, potentially. Alright then. Yeah, never gotten quoted rules at a bar before.
Oh, well then, I'm honored to be your first, mon trésor. So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
Would you know it? Yes, exactly what I wanted to see. What is velocity anyway?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
That sounds fun. And I also realized that when I was talking to the woman who wants this, I sort of vaguely confused it with the other thing on Neon, the one that's contraband. I am potentially not gonna have to, you know, sneak this thing in. Yeah, what about information? Can I get any of that from you?
You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
Well, alright then, fine. Yes, what's the menu?
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Well, la-di-da, thank you. So, alright then, where's the velocity? No, yeah, the velocity is all fine. So, go back. So, is there any difference here? No, no difference. I love the colors. I love the colors. We're gonna get her a violet one. That's the one that sounds, or that looks the most fun. There we go. So we have that. And then we can go back to the woman. Which place? Oh, you know what?
Nothing
was
like
all, however, one just sitting here. A little bit tricky to steal that one, though. So yes, let's not do that. Yeah, a lot of them actually sitting around. All right then, Grace. Hello.
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Well, la-di-da, I am a deputy, thank you very much.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Well, absolutely. No need to make it difficult, you know.
That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
That's more or less true, yes. So, we know that you stole a ship, and people could be in danger because of it, and I kinda need your help.
Alright. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Not necessarily, but it could very well in the future. So yes, indeed. You provided means for mercenaries, and they could then do stuff to an innocent person.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
No, because you're a bit of a nimbus. All right then, let's talk a bit clear here. What do you know?
It's not that simple.
It definitely is. If you don't start talking, I'm going to get angry.
I'd like to see you try.
I too. Oh, why do I keep failing? And again, lives depends on it. It is important.
Hard to argue with that.
And good. Sally didn't get a +2. Nobody know you told me. That's a good one. And you don't seem to understand. No. Yeah, go with that one. Nobody will ever know you told me.
I hope I can trust you.
You absolutely can. I give you my word.
I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
That's intriguing. Alright then. So why would you agree to that job? That feels very risky.
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Alright, I mean, yes, that seems reasonable. Alright then, so... Did Maya say why? Yes, did she mention the reason why they needed specifically a Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Well, sometimes it is a good thing. Any chance she told you where she would be having the surgery?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Alright then, fine. Go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Well, and yeah, what do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Alright, intriguing. So, did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Potentially, yes. Not impossible. So, do you have any way to contact the First if you need to?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
Well, fine. Yeah, you know what? In the end, I do appreciate the cooperation here.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go?
Absolutely. And you know what? I don't even care if you keep jacking ships. You're free. Go, go, go.
Oh. You're welcome? Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Well, I am nothing if not polite. Goodbye, Price. Alright, before we end the episode, we are gonna go back to Rejugian and just have a chat with Imogen about the thing that I did.
I'm busy.
See where we...
You want the good stuff? Try somewhere else.
You don't have anything. Shut it. Yeah, go back to her, give her the thingamabob. What is it that we're giving her? I have no idea. So, yes, let's just go back there, deal with that, see if we can get promoted, or if not, get another case.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Well, this just happened. Who the hell are you? I'm just trying to get back to Bayou Plaza. Who are these disciples you're talking about?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
Well, okay, thanks for the warning.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
You know what? I think that you were supposed to meet this guy when you came from Bayou Thingamabob, and not when I was already in. So, alright, strikers, are they better?
I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels.
Interesting. I might want to check those guys out then.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Well, 1,000 credits, not right now. Not this time, sorry.
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Yeah, I think that you were supposed to come from this door, be interrupted by him, not come literally from Madame Sauvage's. Alright then, that was interesting. Okay, fine. You're a bit of a poor fellow, aren't you? Off to Ryujin. Well, alright then. Bit of medpack and credits, and well, we'll get to that later. As I said, yeah, I wanted that promotion, but it's still not coming, is it? So in the next episode, I suppose we keep on going with this. Yeah, I just kind of want to get rid of this whole mission tree, I suppose. I might possibly do a little bit of the main story, wouldn't you know? It's been a damn while since we did anything with this. And yeah, Sam Coe. Oh! Sam Coe. Sam Coe, you say? You're a descendant of the founder of Aquila City. Ooh. Well, that's a bit intriguing, isn't it? Alright then. Yeah, that ball just dropped. Right then, yes, keep on going with this. Might go over to do a bit of the main story. We also have this one, the Crimson Fleet thingamajig. That could be a thing. Haven't done that at all. So, yes, alright then. Indeed, we'll keep on going with the Freestar Collective for just a moment. We also need to find the House Varoon. We need to start doing stuff for them as well, I'm going to assume, if we're going to get into the Armistice Archives. So we have to find them at some point. We'll see about that in the future. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.